we've got 1,044 experience points. Now, a couple of things that we can buy. First off, I did buy a couple of cards from some of my test playthroughs. Card draw 1, gold drop 1, treasury 1. A couple of these things are already on the table. And they split it up in two different categories here. The blue cards are permanent upgrades. Things that are going to take effect and benefit us all the time. And then you have these gold cards here. These are things that can appear, but we don't necessarily get them right away. We have to progress through the game far enough and then draw them. Sort of like how we drew our mortar. You know, we've unlocked the mortar, but it doesn't start the game. We don't get to start the game out with a mortar. But what this does do is we can buy cards that give us access to additional upgrades. And yeah, it is sort of like a family tree. This is the Ballista family. We've got all of the potential upgrades for ballistas unlocked. However, I do see these over here. These are permanent upgrades to the ballistas, and I'm kind of thinking of taking them because every game we always start out with the ballista. There is a 100% chance that we're going to be rocking the ballistas, so might as well make them a bit stronger, just baseline, without having to wait for the upgrades for them. So I think I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with better bolts, better bolts, better bolts. So now our ballistas have +1 damage to meat health, +1 damage to armor, +1 damage to shields. Now that by itself is not going to make them tear everything apart, but it's going to give them a little bit more oomph in the early game. Now on the other side here, gold drop 2, all enemies drop an additional gold when they die. Yes, please. To me, the blue cards seem like they're the smart play. Because you always get benefits from them. And then once you've sort of exhausted your blue card purchases, then you start fishing for gold cards. So I'm going to take Sorcery 2, so our tower has a natural mana regen of 2 at the beginning of the game. And we can hold a little bit more mana. Let's see, any other blue cards? Yes. Tesla coils permanently gain 1 damage to shield. That's a little more specific. Better bombs permanently gain 1 damage to armor. Also a little on the specific side. But let's unlock some new toys, shall we? So some of these are whole new classes of weaponry that we, at the moment, they'll never show up when we get those card selections. We have to unlock at least the baseline version of them. And as Dana correctly pointed out, in any tower defense game, slowing your enemies down is one of the primary ways to keep yourself on top. So I think we're going to keep Frost Keep. I'm gonna spend 50 for that. And actually, you know what? I think I might unlock all of them. Flamethrower. We do need some fiery damage over time. So let's pick up the Flamethrower. And then the Poison Sprayer, again, another flavor of damage over time. Let's pick those up. I just want to pick up the baseline versions of these before I start going down all of the different trees. It actually does unlock a particular tree for us, just to start us off with it. So we have some sort of an upgrade path, but then this will give us alternative paths to go down, depending on what we think we need. But that's not it. The Shredder. A sawblade weapon, so we'll grab that thing. The Encampment fortifies nearby paths with landmines. I'm assuming those landmines regenerate in between waves. Hey Benjamin, thank you. I'm glad I can keep you entertained and informed. Happy to be doing this. So yeah, let's grab the Encampment. Let's grab the Lookout, because this buffs other towers. And then we got, what, 129? We can't go for the big, beefy ones here. So let's go over here. There's a few other cards that we could get into here. We did Banditry 1, and despite losing the last game, I do like the Banditry line, so I'm going to go Banditry 2 here. This will just allow the card to appear for us. We could even go Banditry 3. Yeah, because this gives us +6. If we get all 3 banditries, this gives us a +6 gold on enemy death. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I'm a greedy bastard. And now we are down to 4 XP. I think that's pretty good. So let us play, shall we? I'm gonna go once again to single defense. These just seem like outright harder modes because you have to worry about attackers coming from multiple angles. I'm still learning the game, so we're going to keep it to single defense for now. Never say never on the others, but let's just learn, and maybe if we get a victory on this one. Bonus to their damage and range. Okay, I thought it was just range for elevation. Okay, so we got our tower. We have a mana crystal. Let's get ourselves a ballista here. And actually, yeah, with 3 other towers, exactly. Well, I wanted to unlock them just so that they get added to the pool and eventually offered to me. So yeah, all you need is 1 ballista for the first wave, because it's just 1 dude that takes 1 shot. Thunk. Alright. Now part of me wants to... I want to kind of pepper up these things first, but I also want one up on the tower up here. Something up here. Base damage versus damage multiplier. Oh yeah, so health multiplier. So this thing does better damage to health if I'm reading this correctly. And also we want target priority near death, target priority near death. We want all the ballistas that are near the tower to go for the near death enemies. Because we just want to, if anyone gets this close, we want to snipe them before they have a chance to do anything. Alright. That should be good. Let's expand. Yeah, there we go. Now, unfortunately, I want to put more things to milk more money off of this cabin here, but they're really nothing worth putting back there. We need something longer range to really capitalize, or we need the road to double back. If the road will double back all the way here, then we're in Happy Town. I do like me some double backs. All right, so yeah, actually I think this right here is a perfect spot, especially if it loops around like this. Now the other thing I noticed is that you can actually upgrade a specific type of damage for gold. So you can hyper specialize them. So let's expand. Darn. Oh, but we got a new thing here. This is good. Ooh. Thank you. Okay, good. He didn't make it. Phew. Okay. Now we have some things here. The Shredder launches saw blades to rip and tear until it's done. Oh, thank you, Benjamin. But you guys know me in mortars. But you know what? I think for the purposes of science, we do need some shredder towers here. Let's get the shredder towers. I want to see how these bad boys perform. 500 gold. All right, well, we're going to put one of these bad boys like right here. And maybe put a ballista like right behind the cabin for some more cash money. That's true. So yeah, that is a good point, Dana. Let's put another ballista over here, just so we can continue farming. Ooh, look at that, and they're bleeding. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, I love the shredder already. The shredder and me, we gonna be buddies. Yes, we are. I might still put things around these towns, even if they're not going to ever shoot anything, just for the investment of it. Because I think for the moment, this is going to do pretty well by itself. I mean, I could put another ballista up here, but yeah. I think I'm going to put it over here just for the investment. Just so that we can milk up the money. Even if these are not... Oop, 82 gold. Okay. Now, let's do something about this one. So it does more damage to health than anything. And yeah, it's already getting some experience here. So let's see. What do we want? Most health. Priority, most health. Let's see what else what other armor thing? Yeah, we don't want those. Least health, fastest, slowest, or progress. Yeah, let's start with most health. I want that thing shooting at the thing with the most health. And then these ballistas. Most armor. I want them to shoot at the most armor. We don't have anyone with armor right now. Give the shredder a long line of sight. Long line of sight, eh? Alright, you know what? You sold me. I'm going to take that out for the moment. And this looks like a long line of sight. I know we just nixed the little bit of XP that it got before. And actually, I'm going to nix this thing. Put you here. So yeah, you are going to be most armor. Most armor, most armor. And you are going to be most health. Alright, now let's see how this works. And we got the armor targeters just in time. Because I want them shooting the armored people. Beautiful. I might put another one like right here. We don't quite have enough money for that, but we're gonna keep milking up. We're gonna keep milking these things. I know it seems kind of crazy, and if I need to, I can pull them away from here. $25 per enemy per second before buying upgrades. No, I don't mind any kind of backseating here. I'm still learning the game here. Especially for the mechanics that I have not fleshed out yet. Ooh, another town. This is going to be one juicy sawblade here. Oh, I love it. Okay, sharpened blades. All shredders gain +1 damage to health. Yeah, I think we like that. We're going to go down the shredder line here. And they're already kind of made for going down the health line, so yeah. All right, I'm gonna ballista up this place up here. And once again, we will demolish you. so that we can put you at a more forward base and still get paid. That's the important part, is getting paid. Demolish you. Get paid. It seems the damage over time, like, it ticks down, like their wounds eventually close. But I bet you with multiple shredders, we can keep that dot running for quite a long time. As soon as I get the money, I'm going to put another shredder right here. Because it can fire forward, it can fire backwards if there's a big group that makes it past. And then we can get double-barreled shredding. But for now, we just want to milk money. Yeah, these guys get to shoot at them already. Oh, I forgot to set these guys to specifically target armor first. I want them to wear down the armor before they get to the shredders, so that way they are laid bare and are vulnerable to the bleeds from the shredders. Beautiful. Well, it can only shoot in straight lines. Once it's in the ground, it seems to be able to handle corners, but it can only travel so far by the looks of it. So it doesn't go literally the entire path, but it'll. I don't know if there's a limit to the number of guys it can hit before it goes away. All right, let's go back to milking money. Wow, even more. Might as well put one here. Oh yeah, I forgot. Most armor. We'll program you on the fly. Yeah, see, that way it nixes their armor before saying hi to Mr. Sawblade. I agree with that one, Dana. Splat. Love it. Okay, yeah, more ballistas here. Armor, please. And yeah, we can once again move this thing. Send it back here. Most armor. We're purely paying. We're purely defending based on who's paying us to defend. The tower is sort of an afterthought. But I think we're doing pretty well, all things considered. Part of me... Yeah, no, I'm going to leave these two there. Those are good, and they've already accumulated some experience. But yeah, 27 gold. We're getting the monies from these. That. And yeah, now they're focus firing on the armored people. Some of these are really armored, but that's why I'm glad they're getting peppered down here. Leave the healthy boys for the saw blades. Yeah, specifically, that's probably why we need multiple shredders. And I like that it can bounce backwards here. Splat. Okay, so more mana generation. We have nothing that uses mana. I actually want to go ballistas deal 1 damage to shields, because while nobody has shields right now, when we get to the shields phase, I want the ballistas. I want the ballistas to basically be anti-armor, anti-shield, and then my shredders are going to deal with the health damage. So making them better against shields now, even though it does nothing for me now, is going to do really good stuff for us. So I'm taking this as a future thing. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we can still keep putting these by houses here. We can put another one. Well, actually, that doesn't really help us out later on, but that's fine. And there's another one. There we go. Boy, I'm getting cash money in the banks from all these houses. Hey, Kira! Thanks for stopping by! Would be good. I'm specifically not taking it only because I want to experiment. I want to try the ballista shredder combo, and I want the shredder to be the one that sings here. Ooh, that was a little close. Luckily, we have this little nest of ones that are just barely in range. Alright, I guess it does... well, that traveled pretty far. Yeah, I mean, like a Tesla right here would be wonderful. A Tesla right here would be fantastic. A Tesla here. A Tesla right here would be fantastic. I'm not knocking the effectiveness of the more types of tower. Yes, I know. All right, fine. I'll take a Tesla. I'm not going to go too crazy with Teslas, but I will take a Tesla. If offered it again, I will take the Tesla, unless there's something like crazy good. Oh, and here's our crossroads. I wish they'd offer me the banditry card, because I'd be making a lot more money if I got that early. The fact that that guy still has armor makes me a little nervous. Oh, tower taking some hits. Tower is taking some hits. Ow. Alright, maybe I'm glad we don't have banditry right now. Ow. Okay, we need more shredders. We need more shredders. We need more shredders. And once again, we are going to demolish this. This has not leveled up at all. Oh, barely. We're gonna put that up there, and that's gonna help us out. Yeah, because I mean, one shredder by itself isn't going to really do much, and this gets them bleeding earlier and for longer. now we got the battering rams. We're barely making a dent in those. Those I'm worried about. But hopefully the extra saw blade will do enough extra damage and bleed damage that we can do something about it. Not to mention that these guys are so slow that by the time the faster guys leave their presence, they're all going to get pounded on by all the ballistas. So I don't think our saw blades are going to have to take care of them. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. They're all bleeding, and they get, yeah, see? They're getting more saw blades, more bleeding, there are more saw blades, and then, yeah. All that's left now are these, and yeah, the saw blades keep going. And then when all the guys burst out, that's when the saw blades go to town. Yeah, this is just going to tear them all apart. There! That's what I'm talking about. All ballistas deal 1 damage to armor. There we go. There we go. The ballistas are going to be our anti-armor, anti-shield tech, and then, yeah, ballista shredder all the way. That's what we're talking about. Alright, and we have enough for another shredder, too. Fantastic. I think the correct answer is right here. Yes, I think that is absolutely the correct answer. Yeah, I know it's bleed versus shields. Alright. In the off chance that this eventually lets us double back and just gets more pain from over there, I'm going to keep expanding this path. Well, so far so good. I mean, they have a long way to travel, so... Yeah, there it goes. That's what we're talking about. Oh yeah, Shredder, most health, please. I forgot to set these to most health. We want that to make sure that gets prioritized properly. Yeah, if it keeps not hitting guys, it'll just keep traveling through. Yeah. Alright, I'm happier with the performances here. I need to go back and still pepper this up just so that we can milk the money. Alright, now this branch is 2 tiles long. This branch is 0 tiles long. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this branch by 1. So we got a 0, 1, 2. That way they're streaming in at different rates. Ooh, and that paid off. Yeah, near the end, I agree. I just want to try and find a good long stint to add it to. Like right here would probably be pretty good. Or actually, like right here, because this enters the crossroads. That would probably be a smarter move. Yeah, these guys are making it less and less far. Alright, not enough for another shredder, but that's okay. We can get a ballista nest here for cash money. And we'll expand this. I know it's 2 and 2. We can. This is going to give us extra value from here and also give us a potential extra upgrade slot. Armor. Oh, it's Oogie. You got Oogie. You got Oogie Boogie. There we go. Extra bleeds. Yeah, the blade pops them. Yeah, get Oogie starting to bleed there. You can see how much bleed damage he's got now that the icon's a little bigger. Should just keep him bleeding and more. Now the question is he going to bleed to death quickly enough? Keeps adding to it. Keeps ticking down. It takes 25 a second. So extra blood, it doesn't increase the damage being done. Because he's just going to tick it at 25. It just increases the maximum he has left. He might make it if we can't just kill him with bleed damage. Yeah, we might be dead here. Because if Oogie gets to our tower, we're toast. And game over. Alright, so lesson learned. We cannot rely entirely on bleed damage.